2019 as a solo, and I'm sharing it with a group of 10 dancers. This is the first time I've done this production anywhere apart from London. Yeah, making something for myself and then sharing it with other people is quite a big process. But I know a lot of the dancers very well over a long time, so there's a familiarity maybe with the way I work, and then some of the dancers are new to me, but I think a number of them have a familiarity with the way that I work. My experience has been over a long time has been that there's an appetite and an availability to experiment that is perhaps very welcome with the dancers in Turkey, and a willingness to explore kind of different kind of material from maybe a perceived notion of what dance is or what it can be. So yeah, within the improvisation kind of language or world, maybe there's like new possibilities to explore. And I found this group of dancers who some of them are extremely experienced, so it's not like they're, and then some maybe not so experienced, but the appetite and the concentration and the availability is very, very high. So it's a real pleasure to work with this group. Process of sharing this material with them, I knew that it was going to bring up a lot of questions, a lot of new kind of experiences, and it wasn't always going to be particularly like easy. It's quite difficult material in many ways, because it requires a huge amount of concentration, a huge amount of presence, and a huge amount of generosity. So I think it's maybe that is something that maybe is touched on in other workshops or other works, but in a way I'm bringing it into a performative situation. So maybe some of the work I'm sharing is maybe more in the studio, but this time we're taking it into performance, which is a really big transition. So maybe for some of the dancers, that's the takeaway, or also making it into a composition, how it can actually sit compositionally within a structure that then is performed. I think that brings a new dimension when you're watching dance outside in the environment, in the daylight. I mean, I'm sure it might be something that people haven't seen before, so it might be quite confronting, it might be quite startling, but I think you can never underestimate people's potential for taking something away. And sometimes the things that are a little odd, or the things you might struggle with to kind of relate to, they're the things that you think about afterwards a little longer. That you're kind of puzzled by, and you're like, wow, okay, rather than it's legible. When something's legible, it's like you can read it and you're like, okay, he, she goes there and that, and that's not this. Yeah. So we'll see. Just super thankful for the community here for being so working so hard, you know, like the festival and the dancers and the generosity of the community is really strong. So yeah, I'm really delighted to be part of it. Yeah, thank you.